young players. Chelsea, an even younger team, though. So I think with Chelsea's youth, Chelsea's speed, the way they play the game, I think Chelsea can come out on top of this one, but it's going to be a close one. I think 2-1, 1-0, close game.
You think Chelsea winning?
I think so.
I think I'm going to agree with you, honestly. Spurs, they're really shaky and they're really unpredictable, and I think one of these games they're just going to have a little mess up in the back, and I believe that Chelsea are also going to win. I think it's going to be close as well. I'm going to agree with you and say 2-1 on that game, and I'm going to tell you another game when we go to the German League. 5th place Bayern Leverkusen play 1st place undefeated Bayern Munich. What do you got for that one?
I'm going to have to take Bayern Munich. Leverkusen are coming off a Champions League game with a red and a big defeat, 7-2 to PSG.
Oh, wow.
Spirits can't be high right now. I just don't see them winning this game. I don't see it being close either. What about you?
What do you got for a score really quick before I answer?
3-0.
Oh, wow.
If I had to guess.
Yeah, I got the same feeling Sam does. I don't think that Leverkusen really have a shot here, and for that I'm going to go. I do think that Bayern might slip up, though. They might be a little high on their horse. I think this might be only like a 1-0, maybe a 2-0 game for Bayern Munich in a win, and I feel like Kane's going to be a scorer no matter what I say. And we got 2 more games that I want to look at really quick, and obviously I might be a little biased looking at this game, but Villa just came off a very good win against City this morning, and I think Liverpool-Villa will be a very good game to look at next week. What do you got on that?
If Liverpool can get their form back, I think, it would be an easy just one more game, 3 points for them, but the way they've been playing, I think it could be a rough one. I think it could go 2-1 either way.
I think it's going to be a game of we're going to salvage a point. I think that we're not going to win because of this form, but this is going to be our way to kind of get back into the form, kind of like work our way back up. I think it's going to be either a 1-1 or a 2-2 draw, and we're finally going to get a point in the Premier League out of about 4 games, which has been an absolute mess. And I think that's going to be a shot. And one more game, just really quick. I just want the prediction out of you really quick. I want to look at City and Bournemouth. Who do you got?
City, big loss today, but I'm going to have to go City. I think if Bournemouth takes it, they're 1 point closer to Arsenal, or only 1 point off Arsenal, which would shift the table a lot. But I think if City wins, they're back up in the top 3. And I think this is the win that City needs, and they're going to really be pushing for this win.
I'm going to go 2-1 on that game to City, but real quick, we're going to go to a break. We'll see you back here on WTOP-10.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance,
Polly sister, if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this?
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back, everybody, to Oswego Lazo. We got one more segment before we get to the illustrious and beautiful player of the week. But we're going to talk about the Champions League, the biggest league in soccer, in European soccer, I should say, because the Brazilian league don't like that.
It's arguable.
But we're going to talk about the bottom of the table before we talk about the top. The bottom, There's really not many surprises. I will say a couple, though. Villarreal, it's very surprising that they're 31st when they're like about 4th, 3rd in the and La Liga, my apologies. And Leverkusen 30th. With this managerial issue, I really could see them at 30th. And Benfica 35th. Oh my, what a fall from grace for Benfica. Second to last. They should be playing Europa, honestly. It's been a mess over there. Also, Juventus and Napoli, the current leaders of La Liga, in 23rd in the Champions League. That's a big surprise. Atletico Madrid also 19th. There's just a lot of teams that shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. A lot of Italian teams that should not be here. I think Benfica from Portugal, obviously, they should be higher up. This is not the Champions League performance that they wanted. Juventus, I mean, they are just tie after tie after tie. They cannot get their 3 points. They just have to settle for 1 point every game, and in the end, it's not going to be enough.
Yep, and what are we seeing at the top of the table, Sam?
At the top, to nobody's surprise, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern. I would say Arsenal, a little lower than everyone expected, but the same position they finished in last Champions League. Real Madrid in the 5th. Dortmund, they're doing a lot better in the Champions League than I would say they are in Bundesliga. Barca, very low compared to people's expectations. Liverpool, Chelsea, lower than the fans expected. Maybe some outside fans would say, yeah, this is expected, but Sporting is high up. That is a name that no one really expected to be anywhere near the top 10, near the automatic qualifiers. Tottenham, doing good. Nothing.
It's not special.
Nothing notable.
I'll tell you what, FK Karabag, 13th. That's a bit surprising in my opinion. I don't even know where they're from, if I'm honest. I couldn't tell you.
Cyprus, I believe.
Oh,
well,
wow.
That could be wrong.
I mean, if you talk about the outside fan saying that it's expected for Liverpool and Chelsea, I'll tell you what, we don't expect that. We expect maybe top 5, maybe a little top 7 even. I'd be happy with the top 7. But I mean, yeah. But besides that, the Champions League has been very entertaining. I mean, goals last week. What are some games from last week that were just insane?
Just some notable fixtures. PSG versus Leverkusen, like we mentioned earlier, 7-2. Both teams with a red card. I was actually watching that in class. I couldn't believe it. Do you have any games you wanted to mention?
Besides that was the main game. That was a ridiculous game. Arsenal absolutely destroying. I forgot exactly who it was.
Atletico.
It was Atletico. Arsenal absolutely destroying Atletico, and I think that PSV beating who they beat. It was a big upset. PSV upsetted, was it
Napoli? I believe
it was Napoli. Yeah. Yes, PSV upsetted Napoli, and just Champions League's been very entertaining this year. It's been really just a roller coaster. You don't know who's gonna win. You don't have a single clue because Galatasaray, they beat Liverpool. I watched that game and I almost cried. I'm kidding, I didn't cry, but
that's true.
But it was a mess. And I think that this league so far has been the best league by a mile. Usually it is. It obviously is because everybody tunes into it. It's the biggest league in Europe. Every team, the best teams from Europe, all combined into one league, and that goes into the Champions League. And I think that so far we're in for a real good one.
It has been good so far. Lots of goals. I think I saw over 70 goals in the first few games of the league phase of the Champions League. That's some of the most I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. And I think that you got any big games that you want to address coming up?
Coming up. Just looking ahead here, I see Liverpool, Real Madrid.
Oh, God.
Bayern and PSG.
Wow.
That will be a good game. And I know a big game that I'm looking forward to, Barca and Chelsea, November 25th.
Oh, wow.
My hopes are not great. Cole Palmer is out through the Arsenal game in the Prem, through the Barca game in Champions League.
Oh, wow.
I think it could be our downfall. But the young team that Chelsea has been able to perform so far.
Yeah, and I think that PSG-Bayern game is going to be a little preview of the final, in my opinion. But we're going to get into the best segment in the entire world of soccer. Everything doesn't matter. The Ballon d'Or, scrap it. Nothing compared to the Player of the Week for Oswego Lazo. And we're going to start off, obviously, we're not going to get right into it, man. We got to tease you guys a little bit. We can't give you the Player of the Week out of nowhere. But we're going to talk about some people maybe who could have got it. And I'm going to start off with talking about Brian Mbuemo. That's my personal honorable mention for the Player of the Week. There he is in all of his bald glory. Brian Mbuemo, he had a phenomenal week. He had 1 goal against Liverpool to beat them. If anything, Liverpool have been playing bad, yes, but Manchester United have been doing the exact opposite. Man United have been playing phenomenal. Lamens in goal has been great, and Mbuemo right at the helm too. He scored 2 goals in their win against Brighton earlier yesterday, actually, again on Saturday morning. And Brian Mbuemo has been absolutely phenomenal. And also, just really quick, I want to talk about Lemons too. They brought in Lemons after Onana was playing absolutely horrible. One of the worst goalkeepers I've ever seen in the Prem. Also, Bayindir, terrible. But Lemons has came in. He hasn't had a clean sheet in 2 games, sure, but he's been phenomenal. He's such a presence in the net, and I think he's been a great goalie and a great experience for Manchester United.
I like him. He hasn't been the brick wall that I think they hoped he would be, but a lot of 2-1 wins for Man United with Mbuemo scoring most of these winners. I mean, I think he's in talks for Golden Boot.
Oh, wow.
He's up there. He's one of the best players in the Prem right now, I think.
Oh, wow. You got any honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions, not off the top of my head.
I'm thinking of Barca, too. I'm looking at Barca. They've had some pretty good games. Fermin Lopez has been stellar. I think that he's been a great player. 4 goals in the last 2 games, I think. Fermin Lopez, he did just score in El Clasico, even though they lost that game 2-1. And I think that he's a great young star. That's another version. We always talk about Lamine Yamal this, Lamine Yamal that. That's another youngster at Barcelona who's going to get a lot of growth. He probably might leave Barca just because of all the attention that Yamal's getting. In my opinion, he might. You never know. But I think Yamal and Fermin are going to be the future of Barcelona if he doesn't leave. And Fermin has been playing amazing. And I also want to take a look at one more player that is really under the radar because Kane is playing so good. I think that Luis Diaz, Mike mentioned him last show. Luis Diaz has been stellar in both categories, goals, assists, everything. He is the reason, in my opinion, that Bayern have been playing as good as they've been playing, and I think that Bayern wouldn't be where they are without Luis Diaz in that left winger position.
I think another big part of that Bayern team is Harry Kane. Coming from Tottenham, not many trophies to his name. Going to Bayern, he's been doing stellar so far, and I think he is in talks for some real silverware this season.
Yep, and we're finally going to announce Episode 3 Player of the Week for Oswego Lazo. We're going to go back to Barcelona really quick because this guy has been the definition of the word clutch. Ladies and gentlemen, the Oswego Lazo Player of the Week is Marcus Rashford coming out of Manchester United. Look at that man. That's a beautiful man right there. He's been the happiest he's ever been. And, you know, I've hated on Manchester United. I'm going to cut him some slack this time because they've been playing pretty good recently and they're above Liverpool. But I think Marcus Rashford, out of his mind, if I'm looking at the stats right now, he just assisted Fermin's goal in El Clasico. That 2 goals against Newcastle, incredible in the Champions League. Also, 2 goals in their last matchup in the Champions League. Let me check really quick. I believe that was against Olympiacos. He scored 2 goals against Olympiacos in the Champions League too. And Sam, Marcus Rashford, Player of the Week.
Yeah, 2 goals. He scored a brace against Newcastle to give them the win. 2 goals against Olympiacos. Not much competition there with a 5-1 win, but I think Marcus Rashford, if he continues to play like this, he will also be in talks for some individual awards that will put some serious respect on his name.
Yep, and also I want to mention he got an assist in their last matchup against PSG in the Champions League. But that will really do it all for Oswego Lazo tonight. I want to thank you, Sam, for showing up. I hope to see you a lot more often.
I hope to be on the show more.
I thank you all for watching tonight. We got a lot of stuff coming up, some really big games in the Champions League when I come back to you in 2 weeks. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Nick Setter. This is Sam Brewer, and we will see you next time.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, students moved from the classroom, the recent infestation in Shinneman.
And a change in power in the SUNY system.
Plus, students across campus had the chance to win big today.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Rob Finger.
And I'm Michelle Smith.
The SUNY Oswego State Employees Federated Appeal held their annual Baskets of Caring raffle earlier today in the Marano Campus Center. The raffle raises money for United Way of Greater Oswego County, which advocates for health, youth opportunities, and financial security. Employees across campus filled baskets with various items that people could purchase tickets for a chance to win.
This is one of the biggest events that the organization holds every year. Winners were announced live at 3 o'clock today.
Oswego has named a new Vice President of Enrollment Management. Oswego students received a message from President Nwosu this morning announcing a change in the position. Mr. Corey Bezic will no longer be serving in the position and instead is being replaced by Mr. Rick Buck, the school's current Assistant Vice President for Communications and Marketing. The email did not give any additional information as to why the change was made.
Oswego Cinema and Screen Studies professor Amy Shore was selected to be part of this year's SUNY Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Social Justice Fellowship. The fellowship is composed of just 9 faculty members across the SUNY system. Shore's career research has worked as a feminist film historian, publishing a book in 2014 titled Suffrage and the Silver Screen that studied films about the women's suffrage movement. The fellowship gives SUNY professors the opportunity to support one another as they navigate DEI initiatives.
Earlier today, Career Services held a virtual event helping first-year students start looking for a career. The event, titled How to Navigate Financial Services Recruiting as a First-Year Student, helped first-years with various responsibilities when looking for a job. They gave tips and tricks on how to network, a tutorial on how to build a good resume, and informed on upcoming events, the professional workshops, and the application process for internship programs. Attendees were also able to ask questions to representatives of the campus recruitment team and a current analyst at SMBC. Shinneman students received an alarming email last week warning them of a mold outbreak in the building.
WTOP-10 reporter Lexi Primorano tells us more about the latest infestation.
SUNY Oswego's meteorology students received a shocking email last Monday, an email that was a little similar to the one that Johnson Hall residents received a few weeks back, except it wasn't a dorm hall. This time the mold's victim was Shinneman Hall.
There was mold in the geology lab rooms, which is just right down the hall from us on the same level. So it wasn't even just like little mold, it was just like tables worth of just mold, just under the tables, on the legs, and all the other little things. And it was just like covered.
The mold problem here at SUNY Oswego has been no secret, especially after Johnson Hall residents were abruptly moved out last month. Now, with the news of Shinneman mold starting to become a concern, students are looking for answers. But Associate Vice President of Facilities, Mitch Fields, who is also the Acting Director of Environmental Health and Safety, assures us that there will most certainly not be a Johnson Hall repeat.
Hall was a residence hall. Once students enter the building, we do not have access to their rooms, which was where a lot of the activity was happening. Johnson Hall is one of our only air-conditioned buildings, and so when they open windows in an air-conditioned building, it pulls moisture in from the lake, and it like condensates on the walls and stuff. Shinneman is an academic building. People don't normally open the windows. We have a lot more control over the space. We have access to all the spaces.
Shinneman Hall is the home to most of the liberal arts and science classes, making the building crucial to the college. But Fields is confident that the mold will soon be a story of the past, at least for Shinneman.
Once we get the HVAC system fixed, this I think will be completely and permanently repaired forever.
But justifiably, students like Bradley are left confused and frustrated.
The circumstances make sense with the high humidity being right on the lake, but I would have hoped the college was more prepared with that.
Lexi Primorano, WTOP-10.
Well, it seems to be getting much colder, but I haven't really seen much snow here.
Me too, Rob. Hopefully travel for Thanksgiving break won't be too bad. Let's take a look at your weather forecast with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Ryan Murphy.
Yeah, thank you guys. Listen, if you're traveling home this weekend, I got some good news. It's not going to be snowy. There's going to be no weather events going on. It's actually going to be very clear, so that's something to look forward to. But however, it is going to start getting very cold as we head into this winter season. We're going to have temperatures going well below freezing, including tonight. What you're supposed to do about that, I'll get to that in a bit. But as for this weekend, it's supposed to be nice and clear. I'm really looking forward to that. We got no rain, no snow, nothing like that. Just be safe travels all around. But when we return from break, we are going to finally get to see some snow as we head into the wintry season. I'll get to all that in just a little bit. But as for Thanksgiving, it does look like as of right now, this can change, so don't hold me to it. But it looks like we might get a little snow there in the morning, especially here upstate in Oswego. I'll get to the rest of my weather in just a bit, but first, back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you very much, Ryan.
This week is International Education Week on the Oswego campus, and there were a lot of exciting opportunities throughout the week and this weekend to celebrate. This afternoon, the SUNY Fashion Institute of Technology sponsored a session for soon-to-be graduates interested in going abroad post-grad. The virtual information session explored the benefits of working and traveling abroad. Key points were resume builders and developing a network across the globe. Those interested in international travel, internships, volunteering, or cultural exploration should visit the Education Abroad office for more information and guidance.
As part of their International Education Week, SUNY Oswego's Syracuse campus held an event hosting the Humphrey Fellows earlier today. The Humphrey Fellows, in partnership with Syracuse University's Maxwell School of Citizenship, are international professionals with leadership potential and a record of public service. They specialize in various diverse fields, including journalism, public policy, and even agriculture. Each fellow that attended gave a 5-minute presentation about the country they represent, and students who attended were able to ask questions about their programs.
Keeping with International Education Week, the Education Abroad office invites students and faculty to participate in International Education Week. Oswego is participating in Buffalo State's Global 360 World Tour Challenge. The challenge is a virtual, self-paced world tour. Participants will explore countries and follow clues to unlock new adventures. Each stop explores global topics while making international learning fun. The challenge officially kicks off tomorrow and is completely self-paced and asynchronous. You can sign up through the Education Abroad office to explore and try your luck at winning some prizes. Still ahead tonight, Novelis had its third fire within 2 months. Find out more after the break.
Plus, former Harvard University president apologizes to students after released emails between him and Jeffrey Epstein.
I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan has played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Let me finish. No,
finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked. You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore.
Gordon Ramsay in the sea here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome back back to WTOP-10. I'm Storm Team 10 meteorologist Ryan Murphy with your local weather forecast. Now we're going to start off here with taking a look at our live satellite and radar, and you can see there's not much going on at all. We got a high pressure system sitting overhead of us, so there's no rain. Now we do got some clouds coming on in, so more will roll on in throughout the night, but there's no rain, so that's a lot better. But it is very cold outside right now. If you step outside, it's a cool 34 degrees. It is a little breezy outside, so it's about that time you want to grab a jacket or get your puffer, you know, make yourself look real nice. But because it's going to be so cold tonight and it's going to continue getting colder throughout the night, you may wake up when you're going to class, work, wherever you're trying to go, even home. You may have a little frost on your windshield, so I recommend just going out there a minute earlier than you might usually do. Maybe you could turn your car on, get your defroster running, or if you got a brush, just take all this frost right on off of it. Just a little warning, just in case you're heading out early in the morning. Now, as was mentioned earlier, we are starting to head into the snow season. And if you're wondering, are we going to get a whole lot of snow this winter? I have some news for you. Now, if you look here at this map behind me, this is all of our Great Lakes here. And you may notice a lot of these temperatures are here in the 50s to the 60s, which is very, very unusual for this time. And what happens is during the winters, especially up here in upstate New York where we get a lot of lake effect snow, all these storms, they feed off these warm lakes. Typically, the warmer the lakes are, the more snow that you'll get. So I'm not going to tell you that we're going to get a whole lot of snow, but we have a very good chance of getting a lot more snow than we did last year. The lakes were also unusually warm last year, and we got a lot of snow there. Now, looking ahead here at our futurecast, you see some clouds are going to roll on in tonight into late tomorrow morning, or tomorrow evening, I should say. But it'll just stay nice and cold throughout the weekend into Saturday, where some more clouds are going to roll on in and give us a kind of a sunny, kind of a cloudy weekend. It'll kind of be back and forth, but no rain, no snow. It'll be nice and clear out. Now, as for tonight, temperatures are going to drop down to that cooler 29 degrees. Again, if you're heading out, bundle up. I'm sure nobody's going to enjoy that. Now, looking ahead here at the rest of the week, listen, this weekend into early next weekend is going to be really nice. Now, as for Tuesday and Wednesday, some showers are going to roll on in. And Thursday there for Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, by the way, you know, we're going to get those snow showers early in the morning. That's all I got for my full forecast. Michelle and Rob, back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Ryan. The Novelis aluminum plant has caught fire after its first costly disaster in September. Officials say that this is the third reported fire of the plant in 2 months, with the second smaller fire on October 10th. Multiple local fire departments responded to the call, with alarms sounding to workers at around 8:45 this morning. This third fire appeared to have started in the same place where the original fire broke out on September 16th. Everyone was evacuated safely with no reported injuries. Former Harvard University president and current professor Larry Summers apologized to his students after emails from the Epstein files were released last week. The emails showed years of exchanges between Summers and Epstein, with Summers making some sexist comments as well as seeking romantic advice from Epstein. These emails and comments came well after Epstein had pleaded guilty on 2 felony prostitution charges. A video from a Harvard student reveals what Summers had to say.
Some of you will have seen my statement of regret, expressing my shame with respect to what I did in communication with Mr. Epstein, and that I've said that I'm going to step back from public activities for a time, but I think it's very important to fulfill my teaching obligations. And so, with your permission, we're going to go forward and talk about the material in the class.
The university spokesperson told the Harvard Crimson student newspaper that Harvard will launch an investigation into Summers' relationship with Epstein, as well as others that may be involved. The Oswego County legislature has lauded the work of
Oswego County Opportunities, who have provided assistance to hundreds of homeless youths throughout the county. In recognition of Youth Homeless Outreach Prevention Month, the legislature honored OCO's street outreach team for its dedication to uplifting those in need and strengthening the entire community by fostering understanding, reducing barriers, and promoting the well-being of all residents. They also connect with runway and homeless youths to ensure they have the support services that they need to help them in moving off the street and adjusting to safe and appropriate living arrangements.
When WTOP-10 Nightly News continues, find out that it was not just Brightspace that was down this week.
and find out who's headed to the White House on Friday.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News.
In consumer news, New York's Mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani is scheduled to meet President Donald Trump at the White House Friday after months of trading insults during the mayoral race. The meeting follows a contentious race in which Mamdani defeated former Governor Andrew Cuomo. Mamdani says the discussion will focus on public safety, affordability, and economic safety. According to his team, this meeting is a customary step for incoming administrators, though it is a rare visit for a New York City mayor-elect.
New York City has begun a $218 million flood protection project in Red Hook, but experts say it won't provide enough defense against major storms. The plan is to raise streets and add 10-foot barriers, far lower than the 16 to 20-foot protections built in other parts of the city. Red Hook was heavily damaged during Hurricane Sandy and now faces growing flood risks as sea levels continue rising. Community leaders note that Red Hook's planned protections are lower than those for nearby developments.
For those in early morning classes, you may have experienced issues getting into Brightspace.
But it turns out the issue stretched far past the Oswego campus. Lee Waldman is live in New York to tell us why.
Some of the internet's most trusted brands and most used services went down.
Tuesday's 3-hour Cloudflare disruption was likely a shock to many. From DoorDash to Uber, even President Donald Trump's Truth Social platform, they all experienced an internet outage.
Cloudflare did drop the ball on this, but mistakes do happen, right? In life, in business.
In a statement, Cloudflare says the outage was a result of a technical issue, not a cyber attack or malicious behavior. It's the latest in a string of recent outages. Amazon Web Services was hit last month, and a few days later, Microsoft's Azure service went down. Jason Heiner with ZDNet says outages like these are to be expected.
More people are using the internet. More people are using it more often than ever. More people are relying on it for more things. And so we all are also more aware every time there's any kind of blip, right? And I expect that will only increase.
While it might seem like these outages are happening more often, that's not necessarily the case. Cisco Thousand Eyes, a network monitoring service, has logged 13 major outages so far in 2025. That compares to 23 in 2024, 13 in 2023, and 10 the year prior. Although these outages are inconvenient, you can expect them to keep happening.
It's one of the challenges when you work in technology. Nobody applauds you for the fact that the site never went down or continues working or it works great, right? They only notice if there's any blip that it doesn't work.
In New York, I'm Lee Waldman.
Cloudflare has since then apologized to customers in a statement on X, noting that the issue was not an attack on company systems. The men's ice hockey team had a thrilling Friday night whiteout game.
Here to tell you more about it is sports reporter Jenna Van Tom.
Thank you, guys. The students here at SUNY Oswego showed up to bring spirit and passion to our annual whiteout weekend. It was nothing short of magical for the players and students attending. Lakers are on the road for the weekend, but return to Oswego for a December 5th matchup against Hobart. Stay tuned because after the break, Luke Belanger has your full sports report.
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy! I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stunned still? Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
So you're probably wondering why the top producer of WTOP's new hit, Oswego Liza, is currently juggling a soccer ball right now. That's just because I don't just know ball, but I can play it too. WTOP, live every other Sunday, 7 p.m. Tune in.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to WTOP-10. Luke Belanger here with your full sports report. Let's get right into it. The Oswego State men's hockey team has started the season 4-0, but yesterday they did something bigger than hockey. The Lakers, in partnership with Team Impact, welcomes 9-year-old David from Baldwinsville to join the team this 2025-2026 season. Team Impact works with young children who are battling serious illness or disability. David loves hockey and is a very bright kid that fits right in with this Lakers team. This is nothing new for the team, as last year the Lakers men's hockey team earned the Oswego Athletics Community Service Award at the annual Oscar ceremony. It's one thing to be dominant on the ice like Ed Gosick's team has been, but what makes it all so much better is giving back to the community who has cheered them on all season long. Welcome to the team, David. You will forever be a Laker. After a loss to the Cortland Red Dragons this past weekend in the SUNY Championship, the Oswego girls volleyball team still has much to celebrate. The All-SUNY teams and SUNY Awards came out earlier this week, and 4 Lakers were featured. Senior middle Callie Vugdeveen was named to All-SUNY second team. She was a big part for this team all season long. She tallied 247 kills on 553 total attacks, which was the 3rd best hitting percentage in the SUNY. Sophomore setters Maya Bush and sophomore outside Priscilla McReynolds were both named to the All-SUNY first team. For Bush, she had an astounding 850 assists, which was #1 in the SUNY. For McReynolds, she had 267 kills, which is good for 3 kills per set. Last but certainly not least, for the 2nd year in a row, the Lakers produced the SUNY Rookie of the Year. McReynolds, holding the name last year, handed down the reins to her fellow teammate Elena Dzinski. For the first year, the first year freshman, had an impressive freshman campaign, having 128 kills to go along with her 17 solo blocks and 69 block assists. Going to some pro sports news, the Los Angeles Lakers currently sit at 11-4 with the help of Luka Doncic. For the Lakers, the season really got going for them as LeBron James came back into action on Tuesday in their win against the Utah Jazz. LeBron James had a double-double in his season debut, to whose surprise, though? Absolutely no one. LeBron, in his 23rd season, marks his 1,093rd game scoring in double digits. Just of course he comes back and does this. All night he passed the ball well, looked extremely fit, and even at 40, he still controls the floor. Let's take a look at some first quarter highlights from the Jazz and Lakers on Tuesday. Like I said, Utah and LA, LeBron's return He's been benched for the whole beginning of the season. Lakers hope to continue their impressive start to the 2025 campaign. We start second quarter, and right away, LeBron. He cans a triple on the right wing. Butter for LeBron, and welcome back. In his 23rd season, he's still a threat from beyond the arc. Little surprising, the Jazz actually have an early lead. They'll go up the floor, and it's Keontae George with a pull-up tray, gets it to go. He was the Jazz leading scorer with 34 points. Lakers down 7. Look, Luka over to Rui Hachimura, gets it back, and there's Luka from way downtown. Gets the long-range 3 to fall. Luka finished with a game-high 37. He also dished 10 assists in this contest. 20 seconds before the half, Luka gets a screen at the top. He'll find AR-15, and he guns down a jumper and the foul. He'll complete the 4-point play. Reeves had 26 on the game. LeBron giving him some love right here. Oh, so wholesome. Look at the veteran giving the young some praise. Final seconds of the half, and Lauri Markkanen says, anything you can do, Austin Reeves, I can do better. Lauri ends with 31. Lakers go on to win a high-scoring battle, 140-126. They improve to 11-4, and the Jazz fall to 5-9. When we come back, it's time for the Pet of the Week. You're watching the Nightly News on WTOP-10.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
There's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked! You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore?
Got what Ram's gonna say here.
Cat cam. Because Kenny pulled a picture of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get rid of all the questions.
This week's Pets of the Week are Coach and Wesson, my canine nephews.
Coach and Wesson love playing with sticks in the yard and wrestling each other.
Not only do the boys like playing at home, they love to travel to visit Michelle and the rest of their family.
After a long day of wreaking havoc, Coach and Wesson can be found snuggling up under their Snoopy blankets. Such good boys.
They really are. I cannot wait to see them this week for Thanksgiving. And I do have a question. What are your guys' favorite Thanksgiving foods?
So I have a little bit of a hot take here. I really like cranberry sauce, but the one that like comes in the can that you have to like slice. Okay. I like it. It's a thing. It's a thing of me, and believe it or not, my grandfather. That's my hot take for tonight.
I would say stuffing. People call it dressing. My family always calls it stuffing. I cannot wait.
That's
for
a good
it
take.
on
That's a
Thursday.
good take.
Yeah. Ryan, how about you?
I got to go with the GOAT, the LeBron of Thanksgiving, cornbread. Cornbread's the way to go.
Cornbread. Wow, that's the GOAT.
Goodness.
You guys like turkey or no?
It's got to be juicy. It's got to be juicy. Well, that's our report for tonight.
Be sure to stay tuned for Cooked.
Thank you for watching.
Have a great night, everyone.
Cooked. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Cooked. It is the last episode before the Senior Week special. Today was going to be a very special episode, but unfortunately, we've had another tragedy. Zinni's gone.
In audio.
first show Zinni will be on is Cooked. We gotta do that.
There's a girl outside our house.
A little bit of a disappointment by the Oh Boy crew. We're the first ones to show.
Let it be known. Cat cam. Let it be known that Cooked is the first show to bring Zinni on while we're filming, not a picture or a montage. He's actually right there, right, Zinni?
Yep. Dylan doesn't care about his cat.
He doesn't care about his cat.
We care about his cat.
Yeah. Today was supposed to be the Zinni episode. I've never fed an animal. Well, I have fed an animal, but I've never made special food for an animal. So that really changes everything.
Brummer, you ignorant moron. Zinni's not dead. He's just not here. He went home.
This is his home.
Dude, there's something wrong with you.
What? I don't know what that was, but now I gotta find a new guest. I gotta find someone else just as important. Someone everyone knows, someone everyone loves, someone everyone adores, everyone wants to be. But who could that be? Hi, I'm trying to reach Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, the Colts player. Used to play in the Giants, but now he's MVP. Oh, okay. Oh, I understand. All right, have a nice day. We have options. We have options. Hi, I'm trying to reach John Cena. You'll do it. Really? Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, we have John Cena with us right here. How you doing, John? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. How's the retirement tour doing? Yeah. Spit's stupid. Hi, I'm trying to reach Josh Allen. Josh, yeah. Oh, he's busy tonight. Okay. No, I understand. All right, thanks. Bye.
I was excited. You had me.
Yeah. Who else can we call?
Of that importance of Zinni and Josh and Daniel Jones, there really is no. If you want to get someone for cheap and they're all right, you could call Kenny.
That's true. He has always been texting me. He wants to be on the show.
He wants to be on every show.
Yeah,
I don't know. You could call Kenny. He'll be cheap. You'll probably get him.
I'm not gonna call him. I'm just gonna send a pigeon or something. But I'm just gonna send a pigeon. It's the Kenny Gerard episode. Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, the president of WTOP, Mr. Kenny Gerard. Let's do it. It's the president. Oh, okay. Whoa. Good. Thanks. All right, Mr. President, would you like to do the honors, say the words?
Cooked! Did I do it right?
You did it right.
Okay.
That means play the intro. Welcome back to Cooked. As I said, it's the Kenny Gerard episode. Give him a round of applause. Wow. Tough crowd. All right. Now, Mr. President, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kenny Gerard. I'm the president of WTOP-10 and vice president of Oswego State Flag Football. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a dude. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. I like food.
Tell us more about how you like food.
I don't know. I don't really have like a wide range of food that I like. Like I'm pretty much like a pepperoni pizza and chicken fingers kind of guy. Like I've never had a Big Mac. Like that kind of like, you know, I don't really eat a whole lot of different foods.
That's weird.
It is weird. Yes.
All right. When we come back, we're going to introduce Kenny to a whole bunch of different foods, some presidential foods. So stick around.
but I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan I've played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Let me finish. No,
Let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked. You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore.
Gordon Ramsay in the sea here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We're back from break. But before we get into the segment, we got to address something. Dylan was a bad little boy last episode. And
I was not.
Yes, you were. See, my my video couldn't be uploaded for an extra few days, and he's the culprit. So what do you have to say for yourself, Dylan?
I'm sorry. I loved Cook. I didn't mean to offend anybody. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, so for the whole episode, he's going to be tied up, and he's not allowed to eat any food.
What?
No food for you.
What about a little bit of food?
A little bit of food. Secret Service, do you think he should have any food?
A little bit.
It's up to Mr. President.
Mr. President, what do you think?
I think he can have a little bit of food. Maybe if he's good enough this episode, we can pardon him.
We'll think about it. It is the Thanksgiving episode, technically. We could have given him a pardon.
Thankful.
All right. Floor manager, get him out of here.
Really? Let's make sure we don't run over this cord. Just pull it all up as I roll. Thank you.
All right.
We ran it over. Oh.
All right. Let's introduce the segment. So, what I'm going to be, I have 10 different foods, and I'm going to be feeding them each to Kenny. Every food is based off of President's favorite food. So, the first one is going to be easy. Oh, we have a Big Mac. Oh, they have to make sure it's safe. Hold up. Oh.
Do you want to take a bite? Do you want to take a bite just to make sure? I did the check.
Okay. Oh. Yes, this one I didn't make. Anything could be in there.
Okay.
All right. Try it.
My first bite of a Big Mac ever, actually.
Oh.
A little cold.
I bought it an hour ago.
Oh, I got it.
Dylan.
I see the rave. I like that Big Mac sauce.
Yes. What do you rate it? Just.
I mean, I'm sure it's better. I'll go with okay, that's all over my finger. I'll go with like a 8.5.
Okay. Now, I gave you an easy one first. Which president do you think it is?
Is this one Donald Trump?
That is correct.
Okay.
You got one. He's 1 for 1.
It's all downhill from there.
All right. This next one, I also got it from McDonald's because I couldn't make it.
Another McDonald's item? Oh, yeah, chew faster.
Well, it's a cheeseburger. Have you ever had a cheeseburger before? Just making sure.
This is my usual go-to.
You just get a cheeseburger at McDonald's?
Well, I get a double cheeseburger, but okay. I'll make a mess here. And it's solid. It's classic. It's American.
Oh, hey, he's trying to harm the president. Get him out of here.
I did all that work. All that work.
Sir, are you okay?
Just do it again.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say, I'll go with like an 8.8. And it's a little more, there's cheese on it. That didn't have cheese. I'm a big cheese guy.
Mm-hmm.
Which president? It's going to be anybody. A cheeseburger's been around for a while. I go with like Reagan, maybe.
It was Bill Clinton.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're both from McDonald's. All right.
I have no idea.
Third food. It's supposed to be fruit, like in general, but that was the only first one I found. That first one looks bad, actually. I don't know how that got in here. Oh.
Can I be fed one?
Hand feed him. Hand feed him.
Man, I feel like I've never had one of these actually either.
A raspberry?
Like a raspberry, no. Like just a straight raspberry, no.
What fruit do you eat? Apples?
Huge banana, apple. I like pears. Pears are a good one.
We got an asset trying to get back in.
It's not as good as an apple.
Oh, this works.
Not as good as a pear, but it's solid. It's sweet.
Sir, could you stay back? Please.
I'm gonna go with like a 7.5.
All right. And which president?
Like fruit?
Yes.
George Washington?
Obama.
No.
Am I too far back?
That's yes.
Way too far back?
Yeah.
Obama.
Sir.
Can I get like George Bush? Obama?
Farther back.
Oh, farther back. Is this oh my God, jeez. And my Siri went off. Let's do JFK.
No.
No?
One more guess.
Jimmy Carter.
No. It was John Quincy Adams.
Oh, whoa, I was way too far up.
John Adams.
Quincy Adams.
All right.
All right. This next one.
Not gonna lie, gentlemen, I might finish that cheeseburger during the break.
Next one's gonna require a.
Watch out.
Easy.
There's a knife there. I don't feel safe. Thank you.
Thanks. Next food.
What
a cabbage.
A cabbage?
Cabbage.
Maybe I don't explore my foods enough, but I don't think I've ever just had raw cabbage before. Is that not like an abnormal thing to never have had just straight up?
He could have cooked it. I just bought it.
It's being fed to me again? Oh, okay, I'll do it this way. Just raw cabbage?
Just take a big bite out of it.
Just like mince in his
Hold on.
salads.
If we're doing that, then.
Just like mince in his salads. ASMR. Nice.
Yummy. Is it just straight up cabbage?
It's just, yeah, cabbage.
Man. Feels like Lyndon B. Johnson to me.
Nope.
I suck at this. I'm really not good.
Obama.
His food, it's a little more not as known president.
Calvin Coolidge?
No.
All right, who is it?
James Buchanan.
Oh, I would have never got that. Would have never thought Buchanan.
Get it out.
Oh, careful.
Man, this is a chewer. I really gotta. Let's work this one down. We're on 5, Brum.
All right. This next one.
Right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
This one I made last night. It's a grilled cheese.
Oh, yeah, this one, I'm all with. Man, that is really grilled. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is a well done grilled cheese. Oh man, that's tender. Oh goodness.
Hold up, real quick. We're gonna zoom in on the grilled cheese.
Making it at night.
You gotta taste test it first. Good. Good? All right. The well done grilled cheese. Did the president like it well done too, or is this just for me? Just for me.
Yeah, just for you.
Tastes like campfire. Classic. Very good. I mean, you can't go wrong. Like an 8. It's solid.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Your cooking skills is 6, but grilled cheese in general is an 8. That just tasted like fire.
You just insulted me.
I'm sorry. Dwight D. Eisenhower?
No.
Really? Give me a direction. Which way am I going?
I don't really know the number. It's World War II-ish.
World War II-ish. Is this Taft?
No.
Is this no, not Taft. FDR? It is.
It is FDR.
All right.
All right. When we come back, we're going to have more food. Please stay around.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Let's go! I want the food! I want the food!
No,
give me the food!
Stay there! Stay!
Stay there.
The president's unguarded. The president is unguarded.
Get the prisoner, sir. I got the prisoner.
All right, welcome back to Cooked. As you can see, too much happened over the break.
We're on break.
All right, but it's over. Anyway, now, Mr. President, you ate a lot of food during the last segment, so
I did. I'm pretty full.
Feels only full that you wash it down with apple cider.
I forgot. I'm supposed to go first. I'm not a big cider guy myself. What am I hiring you for? Good.
Protection, sir.
Okay.
Not my taste.
Good point. Now I love apple cider.
That just entered the room.
I mean, I'm gonna go.
Mike, watch him.
Jesse, help.
Jesse, stay
Okay.
there.
Can I get like an era?
Sir?
Is this like way back when or like
Jesse,
recent?
Way back when.
Way back when.
Sir, for your own protection, I'm going to need you to stay back.
Hold up, something's happening. Something's happening. Something's happening. Something's happening.
Let me get to him! Get me out! No, get me out! No, get back! Get out! He doesn't deserve it! Get out! Get out!
No!
No! Get him out! No!
But what's your guess?
Well, way back makes you just want to say like George Washington.
No.
Not that far back? Or about that?
About that far back.
John Adams? It is John Adams.
John Adams.
Hey, let's go. Okay, is it straight cider or is it like hard cider?
Hard cider.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
All right, next one. This one you're going to love. Macaroni and cheese.
Oh, that's a great choice.
Still warm.
I don't know.
Grilled cheese. It's just more cheese. It's fun.
I'm not that picky. Okay, did you make this?
Yes.
Is it like homemade or like?
It's homemade.
Okay. Well, now I'm really gonna judge this one. I hope it's good. I love mac and cheese. Is it actually just like your recipe?
Well, it's like box.
Oh.
But I made it at home.
Pretty quality box. Macaroni and cheese.
There is good boxed mac and cheese. I like this one very much. Give me a range. I need a better idea.
It's
Recent?
same range as the last one.
James Madison.
No,
I already said Thomas Jefferson.
Can you just come back?
you did not.
I said get out.
John Quincy Adams.
You already guessed, John. We already did him.
Andrew Jackson.
No.
Okay.
It was. You already said it was Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't even notice. Oh, yay.
All right.
Yummy.
Time for the big one.
There's a big one.
Be careful.
We have a whole rotisserie chicken.
Good point.
We're going to eat good tonight, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I will. You're still in punishment.
We're having a Thanksgiving feast.
What are you guys thankful for?
Give me like one of those legs.
Aren't I such a good host?
Wow, it is very, very tender.
All skin.
No one tested this. Should I just go for it? You want to take a little bit for me? Just make sure. Pull the same place I did.
It looks unpunished.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Pretty good chicken.
Okay, cool. Let's go for it. Walmart chicken.
Well, I made that myself, actually, but yeah.
Okay. Did you catch it too?
No, I just took it from Dylan's house.
Oh.
What?
Hey, you turn around.
Hey.
Turn around.
I need a napkin over here.
Napkin.
That was quick. Okay. Very good meal.
You have a napkin?
Classic.
No napkin?
Give me like a range. I feel like this is older.
Don't use my shirt.
You don't know, do you?
Hold on, let me pull up my list. I think it's somewhere in the middle.
Did we do Roosevelt already?
No.
One of them.
Is this not Roosevelt? Eisenhower? Nixon.
How many guesses
Ford.
do you get?
It is Lyndon B. Johnson.
I went right around him.
You already guessed him.
I did.
All right. Now it's time for the dessert side of things.
Oh, all right. Now I'm excited.
First one, jelly beans.
Oh, myself? No. Oh, okay.
Be careful for the trick jelly beans.
Very pungent smell.
There's trick jelly beans in there.
For you.
This one might be a
There's
trick
a tender chicken here.
one. Watch a good one.
The red ones are good, sir.
Okay.
What do you
Wow,
think?
my hands are disgusting.
Did you find any napkins?
Okay.
Bring them slowly.
Oh, careful.
Back.
Step back, please.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. The blue ones are also very good, sir.
Okay. Jelly beans, I feel like have been around for a while, so this could really be anywhere.
Yeah.
But not too far back. JFK?
No.
Someone else got to be JFK, I feel like. Am I around that time?
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter?
No.
It's not Reagan, is it? It's Reagan?
It is Reagan.
All right, there we go. There we
All
go.
right. Now for the last one, I need another plate. Now this one.
Sir. Plate.
Now this one is not exactly a president, but I'm going to give you a hint for this one.
What is happening? He's not going to smack that in my face, is he?
That's
we want to make sure he doesn't.
The plate's too hard for that. Don't worry. You're not. But anyway,
Anything can happen.
I'll give you a hint. It is a person, and we did this on the phone last night.
We did this on the phone last night?
Yeah, I called you after entertainment brief and said this to you.
It's good, sir.
I'm thinking of Camp Scattaboo.
That's correct, Camp Scattaboo. It is
Really?
a cream pie, yes.
Oh,
No,
yummy.
you tried all the foods, right?
I think that's it, yeah.
What do you think of my cooking? Rate it.
You're cooking?
Yeah, my cooking. How do you like it?
Well, if we're talking about your cooking, that's boxed. I mean, I guess this counts. Does that count as your cooking?
What?
You invite the president onto this show, and you don't have the decency to actually cook a meal? Oh, sorry, and the one meal you cook
Hey, man.
is burnt.
What is?
In a plastic bag for a day.
Show the camera. Show the camera.
I would
Look
never
at
do
this.
this to you, Brummer.
Look at
I would
this.
never
All right.
disrespect you.
Well, you know
on
what?
the show.
We got to cut the break, but when we come back, I'm going to
Throw this at Dylan.
Since Kenny wants to be like that too. No, don't throw that.
Oh!
All right.
Caught it!
All right. All right, we're going to cut to a break. When we come back, I'm going to expose Kenny for the cut to break. Cut to break.
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry. It's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
So you're probably wondering why the top producer of WTOP's new hit, Oswego Live, is currently juggling to talk about right now. That's just because I don't just know ball, but I can play it too. WTOP, live every other Sunday, 7 p.m. Tune in.
eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to.
Yeah, so since Kenny wants to accuse me of stuff that's not true, I got something that is true of him. Play the video.
What video?
All right, Kenny, tell me the plan one more time. Well, you see, Dylan Zielinski, my VP, we are going to steal money from the club. And how do we do that? It's simple. We break everything. That way, when we ask for money, we will just lie and say that they cut our budget. But for real, we just took it. Wow, that is so good. But what happens if we get caught? Don't worry. We have a fall man. We'll just blame Chris DeLuca. Oh, genius. That'll work out perfectly. I know. We are very smart. Ha, aha, 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 aha.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Not true.
I literally got footage of you right there.
That's not real footage.
Dylan,
It's AI.
Dylan, you're right.
It's AI footage.
Dylan,
It's AI.
Wait, before I test
If you tell the truth, you can have food.
It all happened. It all happened.
No food, he lied.
The most
Neutralize him. Neutralize him. We're out of here.
No, stay, go. Got it.
No!
Get out of here, President.
Get the, I want the food!
All right, thanks for watching this episode. It's time for my senior and week announcement. That last episode of Cooked will be The Last Supper. If anyone wants to be a part of this season finale, then please let me know. I'm just taking anybody. That's it. See ya.
Never mind.
Take the bump cam.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome into Season 10, Episode 4 of Stick to Sports. We've got an absolute banger of a show for you all today as we're recapping the World Series, MLB opt-outs, NFL trade deadline, as well as the NBA and the NHL. That's 5 whole topics, one whole hand. Alex, without further ado, what do? We roll it!
Starting out in LA, which has officially and quickly become the city of champions as the Dodgers raised their second World Series banner in back-to-back seasons. Connor, how exactly did the Dodgers pull off this improbable comeback, winning both Games 6 and 7 in Toronto to upset the Blue Jays?
2 words, Mike. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's pitched in 3 games throughout this 7-game series. In Game 2, he threw a complete game, only allowing 1 run while striking out 8. Then in Game 6, he went 6 innings, striking out 6, also only allowing 1 run. And in the most impressive performance that any player has had this postseason, on 0 days rest, Yamamoto comes out in Game 7 and tosses 2 2/3 scoreless innings, shuts out the Blue Jays, gets out of that crazy jam by getting Alejandro Kirk to break his bat and ground into that double play that Mookie Betts turned so beautifully. And by the way, guys, the only other starting pitcher in Major League Baseball history history. To start a Game 6, record a win, and then come into Game 7 in relief and record another win is the Hall of Famer, the big unit, Randy Johnson. So this is legacy-defining stuff that we
Elite
witnessed.
company. Absolutely. He, when I saw him get back on the mound in Game 7, I thought his arm was going to fall off. I mean, he, in 2 days, 130 pitches, back-to-back games, incredible. Blue Jays might have blown their only opportunity because the Dodgers are plus 350 to repeat already going into the season. So I don't know. They were inches away on 2 different plays. The Miguel Rojas gunning IKF at home by inches. Will Smith's shoe almost came off of the plate, and the Pajes colliding catch. It was just unbelievable to watch.
I agree with what you said about the Blue Jays kind of blowing their chance. Springer's getting old, man. He's getting up there, and I don't think that he'll be able to continue at this level. I don't think the Blue Jays are going to be able to go back to the World Series in the next 10 years.
Yeah,
so.
he is withered.
Yeah, and I was really hopeful for that Blue Jays team. The loss knocks me down in the Stick to Sports rankings a little bit, but what can you do? That's life.
Little tease for later.
All right, well, boys, American history has Black Tuesday, and the MLB has Black Monday, as multiple stars all across the sport chose to opt out of their contracts and enter free agency. Starting out in Boston, we saw star third baseman Alex Bregman opt out of the remaining 2 years and $120 million left on his deal. Alex, do you think he made the right move?
I think he did. And I think he made the right move because, he still had 2 years left on that contract. But at the beginning of the season, Connor, I mean, he was firing. He was an MVP candidate. He finished the season with batting .273 with 18 homers and 62 RBIs. But, man, that first month of the season, he was batting .300. He had 15 home runs, really quick. It was amazing to see. He was the rock of that team to start out the season. And once he went down with that quad injury, I mean, they really struggled and went up and down. I think he should go and test free agency. I mean, reunion with the Astros?
His swing is certainly tailored for both Houston and Boston, having those shorter left fields with those big walls. You mentioned how well Bregman played in Boston, and they really needed him as that veteran leader. He's a 2-time World Series champion, and this Boston team is a team that has a lot of youth.
Yeah.
So having Alex Bregman as a veteran leader is certainly very important.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree. I think that he should be paid what you're worth, and he was on fire in the early season. So I think injuries aside and all of that, I think we could get Bregman. We can see him in his early season form, and he'll get his bag.
Go get your bag. Go get your bag. 31 years old.
Fellas.
Yeah. But staying in the AL East, we're going to head on over to the Bronx as outfielder Cody Bellinger has declined his 1-year, $25 million option to remain with the Yankees. Connor, with Cody having such a good season in the Bronx, does this move come as a surprise to you that he opted out?
Yeah, Alex, it honestly really does come as a surprise to me. In the Bronx this year, Bellinger hit .302, tallying 18 home runs and a .909 OPS plus. At Yankees, however, on the road away from Yankee Stadium, only hitting .241, 11 homers, a .715 OPS. So that's a major difference of about 200 points. So he's certainly going from an MVP candidate in the Bronx to just a below average player when you look at his OPS numbers. So honestly, it comes as a shock to me. I understand wanting to be paid more than $25 million a year, but he's going to struggle not having that short porch tailored to his swing.
Absolutely. And his lefty swing, like we said, tailored absolutely to Yankee Stadium. And, if you're the Yankees, this might be a blessing in disguise. Maybe. He played so well for you, but he was kind of a no-show in the playoffs. Don't get me wrong, his speed, defense, glove, amazing. But this will be a good test and a good opportunity for the Yankees to give Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones possibly coming up this year to develop and get some good reps in. I don't think that's a bad idea.
I actually think I was going to say that. I think that Spencer Jones is an elite prospect, and everyone was asking for him to come up last season. I think now they're going to get their wish.
Let's see what he can do.
All right. Finally, staying in New York, but transferring across town, Mets All-Star closer Edwin Diaz has opted out of his remaining 2-year and $37 million contract. Diaz is 31 and coming off another great season for the Mets. Alex, do you think that he will cash in this winter on the open market?
I think that he will cash in on the open market, Sammy. And I think that there are a lot of closers or a lot of teams in this league that are one step away in that bullpen from, closing in on a deal and signing an elite reliever like Diaz. He had a subpar outing the season prior to this year, but he returned to form. And like a team like the Padres having like Robert Suarez and Edwin Diaz as a 1-2 punch coming out of the bullpen. That's what I see realistically, but I could see a bunch of high role pay teams signing him in an instant.
Suarez did unfortunately also opt out, flew under the radar, but we mentioned all of these big market teams needing closing pitchers, needing just guys to come out of that back end of that bullpen. Diaz, he had $37 million over the course of 2 years left on his deal. He wants $20 million a year. That's why he opted out. That 37 is not enough for him over the course of 2 years, which is kind of crazy to say.
Yeah.
So look for these big market teams, Mets, Yankees, Dodgers, Red Sox, to be throwing a lot of money at him. With all that being said, we're going to throw it to a quick break for a little bit. When we come back, Alex is going to pay his respects at the New York Jets funeral?
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat both Pop-Tarts. It's showtime, Crits.
Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to... Hey, everybody. What's up? Welcome back to Stick to Sports. A lot has happened in the NFL world over the past couple of days and even the last couple of hours. So let's dive in. We got bad luck continuing for the Commanders as Jaden Daniels is expected to miss another several games with a dislocated elbow. Additionally, Marshawn Lattimore has been confirmed to have an ACL tear, and Luke McCaffrey has been ruled out the rest of the season with a broken collarbone. So, Sammy, is there someone to blame for these injuries, or do we have another case of a Commander's curse on the loose?
Frankie Louvu was the reason that the no, I'm just kidding. I think that we have Dan Quinn to blame. I think that when you have an all-star quarterback, one of the best in the league right now, and you are down 4 scores, and you're like, you know what? We have a chance.
Throw him back out there.
We have a chance. You know, we got Marcus Mariota on the bench, but we have a chance, man. And I think he's stupid for doing that. I literally have, why did Quinn keep him in? I wish I could go into
enigma.
I wish I could go into his brain and think like, yeah, let me keep my all-star QB in. Let's do that, man. No, you never, ever do that. Put Mariota in, dude. Oh my goodness. Anything that happens, it's his fault from here on out.
Sammy, you're gonna blame Dan Quinn. I'm gonna blame Northwest Stadium.
Okay.
The stadium the Commanders play in, we saw it collapse on Jalen Hurts a couple of years ago. Jaden Daniels with a season-ending injury. Yeah. RG3, I don't think it was in that stadium, but maybe it's just the Commanders as a team are cursed.
Yeah, I mean, athletic QBs.
Athletic, yeah.
Honestly, guys, the Commanders GM Adam Peters and head coach Dan Quinn deserve the generational collapse that is about to unfold on the Commies 2025 season. When you have a rookie quarterback taking you to the NFC Championship game last year, which was something completely out of the water. You're the first time in 20 years you've seen playoff success, and you don't invest in the offensive line. I'm sorry, you deserve for the collapse that's about to happen.
I agree, Connor. And coming out of college, coming out of LSU, Jaden Daniels was 6'4", 205. You know, he's the skinny, lanky guy who really quick. And the Commanders know that, and they have history with it. So you got to, be careful and take him out of the game, especially when he's had 2 other injuries this year. But I'm not a coach.
All right, boys. After a 1-7 start to start the season, the New York Jets have traded away Sauce Gardner and Quinnen Williams within a matter of hours. Sauce Gardner was the shocker of the afternoon after the Jets re-signed him to a 4-year, $120 million contract just 4 months ago. The Jets received 2 first-round picks in return for Sauce and a second-year wide receiver in Adonai Mitchell. Just an hour later, the Jets would trade another all-pro caliber player in Quinnen Williams for a 2026 second-round pick and a 2027 first-round pick. With the trade deadline over and the fire sale over, Alex, how you feeling, man? Do you need a hug?
I might need a hug. It's been a lot. Yeah, thanks, Sammy.
I got you, buddy.
I appreciate it. Look, man, the last time the Jets made the playoffs, I was 5 years old. I was watching Darrelle Revis. I was watching Antonio Cromartie. I was watching goddamn Bart Scott. And for 15 years, I'm going to graduate college next year. Last time they went to the playoffs in general, not one, I was 5 years old. I have watched continuous regimes, continuous rebuilds. I have watched GM after coach get fired, and I'm 20 years old, okay? Don't get me wrong. A lot of value in that Sauce Gardner trade. I think the Colts actually overpaid for him. I'll take 2 first-round picks. I'll take another first-round pick for Quinnen Williams. We got 5 first-round picks over the next 2 years. Darren Muji is our new GM. He came from the Broncos. He has already proven in his first year at GM that he is not afraid to make moves. He's traded away guys with expiring contracts for, people to refill positions who are 24 years old. It's amazing. He's doing well. He drafted well this year, but you have 5 first-round picks. That is all you need to start a rebuild. 31 out of 32 teams in the NFL could start a new regime and rebuild and go to the playoffs in the next couple of years off 5 first-round picks. And so help me, Darren Muji and Aaron Glenn, if you do not figure it out this year, I'm going to have to revoke my Jets fandom card soon. It's that bad, okay? You have 2 first-round picks this year, 2 second-round picks this year. Next year, 3 first-round picks, more second-round picks. Start a new regime, draft a new QB, get some weapons that isn't just Garrett Wilson, and please fix this squad. I'm begging you, please.
In addition to acquiring Quinnen Williams, the Cowboys also traded for linebacker Logan Wilson from the Cincinnati Bengals. Wilson has put up 541 total tackles over 5 seasons, with the Bengals giving the Cowboys' bottom 5 ranked defense a little bit of hope. Wilson has been subpar to his standards this year, but he might be a new face the boys in blue need. Mike, how do you feel about the Cowboys' acquisitions at this deadline?
I mean, the Dallas Cowboys are going to Dallas Cowboy. That's plain and simple. We sign a linebacker from the worst defense in the league. He's been awful this year, and I don't know what Jerry Jones thinks is going to happen when he shows up to probably the second worst defense in the league, arguably the first, worse than the Bengals. But Quinnen Williams, a great person to come into this team. I think he'll be worlds better than Mozzie Smith, who we gave up. So very happy about that one. I
was going to say, I agree. I think that Quinnen Williams will, outperform what he did on the Jets. I think that, with the defensive scheme that they have right now, I think
Get ready to learn Eberflus, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Eberflus. I think that, they have a crazy D-tackle duo right now with Kenny Clark and him, and I think that the run game that with Jerry needed to address has been addressed, but everything else hasn't been. So,
I mean, Logan Wilson isn't going to move the needle.
He is, bro.
No.
But Cowboys are going to Cowboy.
Yeah, no, he's certainly not going to move the needle. And if anybody bothered to watch that Bengals-Bears game on Sunday, we can clearly see that any player who is on the Cincinnati Bengals defense is questionable at best.
A TikToker and influencer.
Well, we are going to take a quick break, guys. But when we come back, we'll head into the fast break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Stick to Sports here on WTOP-10.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance, and highbrow humor,
surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome to the Fast Break, where sharp minds meet sharper questions. Let's jump right in. Thank the gods! The NBA has returned, and with it comes triumphs and failures. Some teams have been looking great so far, and others not so much. I wanted to ask the guys their thoughts on the season so far, along with some takeaways that they have. Start with you, Connor.
My one key takeaway, guys, after watching this first week and a half or so of games, I have the Spurs are actually kind of playing like playoff contenders right now.
They're disgusting.
They started off 5-0. They're currently 5-1. They started off 5-0 for the first time in their historic franchise's history. I mean, we all know about Duncan and Popovich. Victor Wembanyama currently ranks as the NBA's second best player per possession according to wins above replacement. You know I love my war stats if you watch this show. And on top of that, the Spurs currently have the second best defense in the league, allowing the second fewest points per game inside the paint.
Do you think all the monk training he did really helped?
It might have. And on top of that, their offense, it's ranked 9th right now, so that's it could be better. They're without all-star point guard De'Aaron Fox, so it's only going to get better.
Yeah, and Wemby, I hate to bring up betting every single time that it's cut to me.
Especially with the next segment.
Yeah, exactly. But Wemby is now the favorite right now to win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Improved Player, all in the same season. I think that would be
the Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. But no, Spurs are amazing. My takeaway from this first week of this season is Philadelphia 76ers might have something going, and it's all because of two people. Tyrese Maxey's historic scoring burst that he's had in this first 6 games. He's averaging 33.7 points per game and 9 assists through 6 games.
Whoa.
And it's his birthday tonight. He might drop 40 again.
Happy birthday, Tyrese.
Happy birthday, Tyrese. And VJ, Rookie of the Year, Edgecombe. This kid coming out of Baylor, disgusting. He looks like a mix of Harden with his playmaking abilities and shot creation, and a young D-Rose with his explosiveness and finishing at the rim. I mean, he is averaging 25 and 5 out the gate, and he just looks like he's ready for the NBA. So with Jared McCain, Paul George, and Embiid hopefully getting healthy throughout the season in a wide open Eastern Conference, the Sixers could compete later in the season. It's yet to be seen, though.
Yeah, fellas, and plain and simple for me, this Boston Celtics team cannot get it done without Jason Tatum. They look terrible. 3 and 5 on the year. What are we doing?
19-year-old Jason Tatum. All right, staying on the court, kind of. The biggest gambling scandal this millennia has hit the NBA. Players, coaches, and front offices around the league are under fire after 3 arrests have rocked the sports world. Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups, Miami Heat player Terry Rozier, and Damon Jones were arrested on multiple different gambling charges. Alex, if you're Adam Silver, where do you go from here?
It's really tough, Sammy. And the problem that we have with online sports gambling is that now it's so embedded into our culture, and everybody is starting to take advantage of technological advancements, and how we see ads for DraftKings and you can bet at your fingertips whenever you want. And now coaches and players have started to catch on to that, and they're starting to get around the system because they know that they have leeway in this industry. I mean, Damon Jones, assistant head coach or on the coaching staff for the Milwaukee Bucks, friends with LeBron, knew that LeBron wasn't going to play before a game and told bettors to go hammer his under for $100,000. I mean, there are ways that coaches, coaching staff, players can find ways to get around, and Adam Silver is probably going to have to address it. They tried to ban online gambling in New York State at least, but a lot of repercussions and a lot of modifications have to be done. Otherwise, it's going to destroy the sport, not just the NBA, but the whole industry.
You mentioned it destroying the sport, Alex, and I honestly think it's kind of almost teetering on that line of destroying it with the Terry Rozier being involved in this, and a current active player, guard for the Heat. The allegations against him were when he was a member of the Charlotte Hornets, but still the fact that you have an active player in your league who's potentially throwing games in order to for financial gain, or maybe the people that he's throwing the games for have some dirt on him, I don't know. That's what most of the time that's a common theme in a lot of these cases. But the fact that it's affecting players and players who are making decent money is definitely scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, as we wrap up with the fast break, I got a curveball for the guys. Moving over to the ice, Islanders rookie Matthew Schaefer has been on a tear this season, breaking a ton of records and setting up a new culture in New York hockey. Mike, do you think we're seeing at the beginning of a wonderful player, or do you think his first year of luck will run out?
I mean, Sammy, we're seeing something that we've never seen before, plain and simple.
Yep.
I think he's going to keep on running along.
Fair enough. I agree.
Yeah, I just want to give a little quick love to Schaefer. He went from playing junior hockey last year with the Erie Otters at 17 years old to now being just 2 months into his year 18 on this earth, and he is running point on the #1 power play unit for the New York Islanders. That means he's their #1 option. He is the top scoring threat on that team. He's 18 years old, and he's a defenseman.
Yeah, it's good with the Islanders being so lackluster in recent seasons. It's nice to see that they can at least develop a really young, talented player in Schaefer.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'm all done here, but don't go anywhere. We have extra innings coming at you after the break.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
I feel like I'm triggered. Almost like...
Back in to stick to sports, last but not least, let's head to extra innings for this week's picks, taking a look at the standings. And fellas, We got 2 ties.
I know.
Me and Connor tied for first. There's us with the standings, I think, behind us.
We're covering it.
See if we can get those in. And then Sammy and Alex, I believe, 1 game behind.
5 and 4, 6 and 3.
There it is.
There we go. Yeah, there.
I had a crazy comeback.
It's going to come down to the wire, boys.
Yeah, it is.
We're in for a really, really tough finish.
Certainly the best season we've had.
Absolutely.
Right.
No runaway winners.
It's that time of year again. Baseball has ended in the worst way possible for the 2nd year in a row. A ton of players showed up and showed out for their teams, but unfortunately only 2 players can win the MVPs. What do you got, Connor?
In the AL, it's simple. It's Judge. I mean, I know there's all this talk of rally with voter fatigue. I'm sorry, Judge beats him in WAR, and that's what it comes down to. He beats him in F-WAR, he beats him in B-WAR. And then for the NL, it's Ohtani. We all have the same picks. These are the top 2 stars in baseball. They lead WAR every year. This is who's getting it.
Yeah, this is the 2 faces of the league. I mean, Judge was, 800 points in front of Raleigh in average. That alone should scream to you. They're trying to make up all these stats about like Raleigh's postseason and regular season home runs.
Postseason doesn't count in NBA.
Postseason doesn't count in MVP. It's Judge and Ohtani. Simple.
Plain and simple.
I was going to say, I would say the exact same things they would, but I don't want to. Judge and Ohtani.
Yeah.
All right. From the diamond to the gridiron we go as Mac Jones and the San Francisco 49ers take on Matt Stafford and the Rams at home on Sunday. And with this being a division rivalry game setting up to be a fantastic performance, Alex, who do you have taking the fight for Levi Stadium?
I got the Rams, and I think they're going to play with a little fire underneath them after losing to the Niners in that OT Thursday Night Football game earlier in the season. Mac Jones got their number once. He's not going to get their number again. Give me the Rams.
I agree. You know, I hate Mac Jones on this TV show, and that's not going to stop. Give me the Rams, baby.
Be the Rams.
So much hate for the San Francisco 49ers, but they always get it done. Mac Jones looked beautiful against the Giants last week. I don't care that it's the Giants. Mac Jones looked great, and I think he's going to carry that into next week and beat the Rams 31-30.
The Niners defense is injured beyond all belief, and they gave up 24 points or more in back-to-back weeks to bottom 3rd offenses in Houston and the Giants. I think Matt Stafford and the Rams being a top 10 offense going to have a field day.
Well, finally, we'll head over to the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field as the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles come into Monday Night Football to face the Tucker Craftless Green Bay Boys.
That's amazing.
How do we see this one playing out?
Well, Tucker Kraft, man, he was that team. He was the heart and soul of that team. Give me the Eagles, bro. Jalen Hurts is going to get it done. He's a winner, and he'll win again.
And he's a top 5 quarterback, and he's going to show why.
He's not Justin Herbert.
They're coming out of a bye week. Eagles are going to blow out the Packers. No Tucker Kraft, no win, baby.
Packers only able to score a lowly 13 points against the Carolina Panthers last week when they're supposed to be Super Bowl contenders. The Eagles just improved their secondary with Michael Carter and Jair Alexander, and they're coming off a bye. Give me the Eagles, fly, baby.
And that Packers offense just didn't look good enough to get it done last week. They're not going to be able to get it done against the defending Super Bowl champs. Give me the Eagles. I don't remember what my score was, but that's fine.
Jalen Hurts will prove who he is. But that's all the time we have on this episode of Stick to Sports. Be sure to tune in next week right here on WTOP-10. Now we will see that.
Hello, Bubcam.
Hello again.
Hello, Bubcam.
Hi, Bubcam. I might start a fire there. I went straight.
I got to pick up my sauce jersey.
Welcome into season 24, episode number 6 of Laker Connections. I'm Ken Gerard, host with my good friend Lucas McGarry. And Lucas McGarry, we are the first original production to be in the new set that's been nothing changed except for 4 inches to our right.
It's a little shifted, just a little bit.
Our left, but
yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm realizing, looking at myself in the camera a lot more, I need a haircut. So I'm going to go home over Thanksgiving break and get a haircut. So
Chris just said badly in my ear, like he doesn't literally have a mop top, but understood. This whole club is in due order for a haircut, and I think everybody in the room sitting in front of me can agree. Besides Silly Dilly, who cleaned up. But
he did clean up. Needless to say, yeah, this is the last show I'll have with longer hair. But
I'm doing
great.
Good. Well, Whiteout weekend has come and gone once again, and I think we are both still coming down from the excitement of this last weekend.
That was awesome.
Last weekend had it all. Blowout wins, close games, and even a buzzer beater win. Both men's and women's squads got whiteout weekend sweeps, and both are starting the season off on the right skate. This weekend is a quiet one in the Deb, as there are no home games for either squads for the first time in quite a while over Thanksgiving break, may I add. While everyone starts heading home for break, let's start off this week's Wheelhouse Wire. Lucas, let's start off with a recap of the women's hockey whiteout/alumni weekend.
Sounds good, Kenny. The Oswego women's hockey team had a strong whiteout weekend, picking up 2 big SUNY wins at home on Friday. The Lakers opened conference play against Cortland and rallied after a slow start. The Red Dragons jumped ahead 2-0 early, but Oswego flipped the game in second period with power play pressure and 3 unanswered goals from Leah Coley, Jenna Majewski, and a go-ahead tally late in the frame from Georgia Cunliffe. Thank you, Kenny.
You're welcome.
The Lakers locked things down in the third, killing off multiple Cortland chances to secure a 3-2 victory and their first conference points of the season. Oswego then carried that momentum into Saturday's matchup with Morrisville's first-year Natalie Lonks opened the scoring, and although Mustangs briefly tied it, the Lakers took full control from there. Majewski scored twice on the afternoon. Oswego poured in 3 third-period goals to pull away the dominant 6-1 win. A perfect 2-0 SUNY weekend puts the Lakers in a strong early position as conference play continues.
Yeah, and it is a dominant start. I think you worded it perfectly. I mean, against Cortland, that's they've said it themselves that it is a more formidable foe than Plattsburgh is to them at this point, because they are very dominant against this team for Cortland. So, that one's always going to be a toss-up. And then for Morrisville, I mean, that's a game where Morrisville in the recent years has been, I don't want to say bad, but haven't really been up to their A game.
They haven't been the best.
Correct. And now, they come into the Deb, and Oswego, I guess, gets the job done. It's a team they expected to beat, and it's a team that they did beat. So overall, on the weekend, you beat a team closely that you expected to play close. You blow out a team you're expected to whomp. Good weekend.
No, it's a perfect weekend. Just like I said, I think this is exactly what they needed, especially after the rocky start that they had, especially in preseason. But they're off the races now.
Absolutely. Well, it is impossible to state in this short time how great a weekend it was for the men's hockey team. The Lakers would get a clean sweep of the weekend, topping Plattsburgh 3-2 with a thrilling buzzer beater victory, and topping Skidmore 3-1 in another third-period comeback. Friday was great for all the reasons you would think. They beat the Cardinals, it was whiteout weekend, and the game became an instant classic. For Saturday, the first ever jersey retirement in Oswego hockey history. Number 1 was raised to the rafters to honor Laker legend Pete Sears, and the performance on the ice followed suit. Lucas, what a weekend it was, but take me through what happened from a whiteout win to Pete Sears being immortalized in Oswego hockey history.
I mean, it's awesome. You can't ask for a better weekend. Again, on both sides, it was just so cool to see the whiteout win, which I was on the perch for. Holy crap, that was so cool to see. You were on the call. You had a fantastic call, might I add.
Thank you.
But then on the Saturday, unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend that. I was at a meet in Fredonia, but I heard that it was a huge success that night. Pete Sears, an absolute legend. Really great moment for him. And again, for the men's team, they are hot. They are undefeated, and I think they can only look up, and especially when you're the defending SUNY champions, this is how you need to play hockey, and they are doing that. Ed Gosick is a genius.
And may I add, not a lot of people in our class know who Pete Sears is. We're a special class of people because we talked about him in Lakers to Legends.
We did mention it.
We knew who he was.
We knew him before.
We knew Puck.
Now we're going to switch over to the women's team again, take a look at the preview. The Oswego women's hockey team rides into this weekend with confidence after sweeping Whiteout and opening SUNY play 2-0. Now they turn their attention to a brand new conference opponent, the William Smith Herons. Oswego enters the matchup at 4-2 overall and tied for first in the SUNY with Plattsburgh. William Smith sits right behind them in a 4-way tie for second at 3-1 and 1-1 in conference play, making this an early season battle for positioning at the top of the standings. Statistically, the teams match up tight. Oswego is scoring 2.5 goals per game while allowing just 1.5, while the Herons sit at 2 goals for and just under 2 against. With the Lakers offense heating up after 9 goals over Whiteout weekend and their penalty kill coming off a perfect performance, this will be a key test to see if they can stay in that top spot. Oswego looks to keep its SUNY momentum rolling and send another message in the conference race.
I know I love William Smith logo, by the way.
It's so cool. It
the
looks
Herons,
awesome.
that's pretty cool. It's different.
It's a very different mascot. Yeah.
It's not the same as everything else, but as you were saying, it is crowded at the top, right? And Oswego right now is, well, at the top. They were second on the season, but were best in the regular season. So for them, it's getting back to the top, reclaiming that throne, and ultimately getting over the hump of winning that championship game. But it starts with these early season games against good schools, especially new ones that come into the SUNYAC. This is going to be a tough test for them, but I mean, if they can pull this one off, they're in a good spot.
Yeah, and I think you said it. Like, I think for them, that SUNYAC loss, as much as they're going to be like, oh, we're moving on for it, that's a crutch that whole season. This whole season, that has to be a crutch because of how good they were last year. You cannot not think about it. Even for those girls who might be new and didn't experience that, there's enough people on that team to talk about it and tell them, yeah, that sucked, and we need to bounce back from that.
Absolutely. Let's move back to the men's side now. The men's hockey team will hit the road after a very successful homestand. First up, the Canton Kangaroos on Friday. Canton's a tough team this year as they are currently on the doorstep of being top 15 after receiving votes. Well, a vote. If the Lakers play their best, they can bounce the Roos, but mistakes in this one will become critical because Canton will take advantage of those mistakes. After that, they head to Potsdam, New York to take on the Bears. Normally, this would have happened last weekend, but with a revamped SUNYAC, some things have changed. The Bears are known to also make a bit of noise against the Lakers, and boy, do they like playing upset. Lucas, it's going to be a fun weekend ahead. A couple of wins the Lakers are going to need. Take me through it.
Yeah, Kenny, I was a little surprised last weekend to see that Potsdam wasn't the little brother game. I was like, I feel like every single year that I've been here, it's always been Potsdam the next day. And they sometimes spoil the big whiteout weekend. I have seen them win. It is a very weird feeling to have a huge whiteout win the next day. Potsdam beats us? Are we kidding?
Right, it's like, wow.
That's such a real thing because Potsdam, they're just a fun team. Even if they're not the best, they're always competitive.
Their goalies are always good,
They have fantastic goalies every single year. They always have really good wingers, and I think if they can put stuff together, Ed Gosick, as smart and as brilliant as he is, anyone can be countered, and I think if you find the right method, you always have an answer for someone like Gosick, and I think Potsdam, they can be the one to spoil it.
Well, with Hobart in the conference, you got to win all of them.
You have to.
We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time to zip on over to the Zeal for the Zeal Zip. You're watching Laker Connections right here on WTOP-10.
But I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan I've played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Let me finish. No,
finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked. You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore.
Gordon Ramsay in the sea here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah.
Welcome back to Season 24, Episode number 6 of Laker Connections, your only place for all things Laker sports. I'm Kenny Gerard, hosted by my good friend, Lucas McGarry. And, well, Lucas, Zeal Zip.
Oh, I'm ready.
Basketball season is in full swing here at SUNY Oswego, and Lucas, it is once again time for us to zip on over to the Zeal for this week's Zeal Zip. In the Zeal Zip, we'll discuss all things Oswego basketball. And Lucas, this past Tuesday was another victory for the men's squad, and we have yet another exciting weekend ahead for the men's team, and a Tuesday showdown for the women's team. Let's start off by recapping the last game for the women's team. Lucas, take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. The Oswego women's basketball team closed out the weekend at the Hamilton Tip-Off Classic with a 79-62 loss to the host Continentals. The Lakers had trouble finding their rhythm on offense, especially from deep, finishing just 4 for 19 from three-point range. Even with the struggles as a group, the front court remained the steady anchor. Senior forward Giovanna White-Principio delivered her 3rd straight double-double to open the year, putting up 21 points and pulling down 10 rebounds while owning the paint on both ends. Junior guard Sarah Hirschler added 17 points of her own, giving the Lakers another reliable scoring option. Hamilton jumped out to an early pace, though, that put Oswego in a hole, taking a 12-point lead into halftime. The Lakers tightened up defensively in the 3rd and started to generate better looks in the 4th, but the early deficit was just too much to overcome. Oswego now sits at 1-2 heading into the next stretch of non-conference play, but with White-Principio and Hirschler continuing to be key engines for this group, I really do think that they all have to look upwards.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, yeah, you lose this one and you're playing in Hamilton's home tournament on their home court. And sure, it's not ideal and it's a loss. But, this team has a lot of time. We're getting into conference play now. So, I think it'll just be interesting to see where they can go from here.
Yeah, I mean, I will just keep hammering at home, build around Giovanna White-Principio. She's a beast. She's a really, really good player. And if you work around that, you run that offense through her, you're going to be really successful because she's going to pull down at least 5 offensive boards per game. And I think that she is going to be a key for second chance points, and she's really going to be a factor.
Absolutely. Well, let's move on over to the men's team. The men's basketball team faced a familiar foe who was once a SUNYAC opponent, now turned Empire 8 champions, the Brockport Golden Eagles. In their 178th matchup, the Lakers were victorious by a final margin of 92-81. Brockport kept it close all game long, and up until the end, the game was within 5 points. It started off as a defensive matchup, but once the second half hit, all stops were pulled and the offenses lighted up the scoreboard. Brockport's offense was led by Jacob Oka, scoring 21 on the night, followed by Zachary Rice dropping 17. That was not enough, though, to stop the high-powered duo of Deacon Judd and Jason McGee. Judd dropped 28 on the night, only 30 minutes played, and McGee dropped 27 of his own. What a night it was, Lucas, and we were the ones on the call for this one, so take me through it.
I had so much fun calling this game. It was really, really, really fun to watch, and this was really competitive. It was insanely defensive in the first half, and a complete flip in the second half. And
yeah.
We saw a ton of offense.
They had outscored their last period, I think, by like 7 minutes into it.
You said they doubled what they did in the first half.
Yes, and so did Oswego.
That
More
was
than
ridiculous, but I think Oswego played great. They really don't have a lot of holes right now. I think they can clean up their passing, and their transition work can be better because they had a lot of chances to work on it in this game with Brockport playing a full course press essentially the whole time. So I think Oswego, that is where they need to take advantage and work on that transition offense, and they still made a lot of mistakes in that switch, and I think that's where they need to work because they had a lot of turnovers in that middle ground on the transition.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's switch over back to the women's now. Take a look at the next couple of games. The Oswego women's basketball team turns the page after their weekend at the Hamilton Tip-Off Classic and now shift focus to a tough non-conference test against Amherst College. The Lakers coming in at 1-2, averaging just 66 points per game, while Amherst has opened their season 2-0 and is putting up 75 points a night with one of the stingiest defenses in the region, allowing just 51 points per game. Oswego will once again look to lean on its core duo of Giovanna White-Principio and Sarah Hirschler, who combined for 38 points in their last outing. Forgot to mention that. White-Principio enters their matchup riding 3 straight double-doubles, and to start the season, anchoring the paint and setting the tone. For the Lakers on both ends to keep the pace with Amherst, a team that plays fast and defends even faster, Oswego will need to clean looks from beyond the arc and more consistency in their half-court sets. If the Lakers can carry over the defensive improvements they showed late against Hamilton, this matchup could give them a chance to reset the momentum as they continue their non-conference slate.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'll keep my thoughts brief. I mean, just looking at the full screen, they look outmatched. So it'll be interesting how they can handle this one, but we're going to switch right over now back to the men's basketball preview. So on December 5th at 7:30, the men's basketball team will travel to Cortland for a SUNYAC conference matchup against the Red Dragons. Oswego entered the game with one of the most potent offenses in the league, averaging over 88 points per game and shooting nearly 50% from the field. The Lakers also bring a significant rebounding edge that has helped them control tempo all season. Cortland looks to defend its home court with a disciplined half-court style and a defense that has been steady throughout the early part of the year. The Red Dragons will aim to slow down Oswego's transition game and force the Lakers into a tough, contested shots. The big storyline for this SUNYAC showdown: can Cortland's defense disrupt one of the top offenses in the conference, or will Oswego's firepower and rebounding advantage carry them on the road? Lucas, when Cortland's on the calendar, it is always a tough matchup. What will Oswego have to do to come home with a victory in this one?
Cortland's got to come up with more defenders because as of right now, Oswego has at least 3 different really good scorers that I can think of. Deacon Judd, Jason McGee, and Stephen Bradley.
Yeah.
All are really, really good scorers, and if you don't have your best defenders on them, they are going to get the ball in the basket. And I think for Cortland, that is an issue because I don't know exactly who they have and what type of defense that they run. I haven't really looking at them. I mean, I'll get to them eventually. But for right now, I think what they need to do is hone in on a plan that just limits the amount of offense that those guys can get and really try and emphasize the amount of effort that goes in once those guys are not on the court together, because you need to take advantage of those moments because when they're on the court together, they're unstoppable.
Absolutely. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for our thankful teams. We're getting into the holiday spirit. You're watching Laker Connections right here on WTOP-10.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Come across.
Welcome back into season 24, episode number 6 of Laker Connections, your only place for all things Laker sports. I'm Kenny Gerard. That's Lucas McGarry.
Still me?
Yeah, neither of us changed. Well, Lucas, the semester has once again flown by, and we are just a day away from Thanksgiving break, and I could technically go home after this. I got nothing left to do after this.
Are you serious?
I could just go home. I had no
Oh,
class
come
tomorrow.
on. That's ridiculous.
Whap.
Yeah.
This time
whatever.
of year, we need to reflect on what we are thankful for. And what we are thankful for this episode, we will discuss what teams we are most thankful for. Wow, I said thankful a lot. It is time for
Are
our
you thankful,
first.
Kenny?
I'm thankful for you. Touch my hand. Give me a touch of my hand. There we go. Our first ever thankful teams. Lucas, let's say thanks to the team we enjoy watching. Which team are you thankful for this holiday season?
Well, Kenny, I am going to be biased on this one, but I do have to say I am most thankful for the Oswego State men's and women's swim and dive teams this year. Although we're technically 2 teams on paper, we're absolutely 1 team in all of their facets, and it is so much fun watching our meets. The energy we bring to every single one of them is amazing, and it is genuinely just a lot of fun. It also helps when we win as well, and we have been doing a lot of that. The women are 4-0 this year and are undefeated in conference at 2-0, while the men are right behind them at 3-1 and also undefeated in conference at 2-0. Obviously, I have the pleasure of both watching and sometimes competing, and I can tell you, being there in person, up in the action, is such an awesome experience, and it routinely leaves my voice insanely coarse and gravelly. It's so much fun.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. But
Dude, I gave you your script for after.
You did.
It's a lot of fun. You got to
yeah.
make your way out to a meet. I'll come to a flag football game. You make your way. That's like we can make
My hand's
that
a
our
little sweaty, but we can shake on
we
it.
can make that one of
Okay.
our C blocks.
Sounds good. We'll have to go to each other's and write about each other's match.
I have to write. You guys suck.
Yo. If we had a bleep, I'd say something way different to you, but we don't got it. Bleep you, Lucas.
Get to write about your 1 pick six and 1 rushing touchdown.
Out of here. That's it. We're moving on to mine. This guy's ticking me off. It's a tick. Okay. Before I do my reader, I'm grateful and thankful for the Oswego State Flag football team, but we're not a real team, so I have to pick an NCAA D3 team. So that's what I will do. My choice might be obvious, but my team will be the men's ice hockey team. Of all the games, I have the pleasure to do play on, men's hockey is giving me the most memorable moments. From a SUNY championship win to a buzzer beater this past weekend, the product this team puts on is unmatched. When the team plays good, the commentary gets even better. I think I have strived well and enjoyed very much calling games for the men's hockey team. From the players I've interviewed, people I've spoken to, and the fans I've seen, it is genuinely unmatched, the best word I could use for it. What a team and what a pleasure it has been to provide coverage for their games. Men's hockey this holiday season, I'm thankful for you. Now, let's go win another one. Lucas, they are a lot of fun to work with. I think I enjoy doing their games the most. What are you how do you feel about it? Oh, he's crying.
That was so beautiful.
That
was just so beautiful.
Was it so beautiful?
That was so beautiful, Kenny.
It was so beautiful.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a great pick. I love the hockey team, too. They keep me active on Fridays and Saturdays and Thursdays because I have to set up for them.
Take away a lot of my time.
They take away a lot of my free time.
Thanks, guys.
And a lot of time that I want to have to do anything else.
I don't know if I sound so thankful anymore.
Yeah, I definitely ruined that. That's on me.
No, it's okay. No, I am thankful for it. I'm thankful for all the sports because it is so much fun.
It
is a good opportunity to be able to call games here, and we're thankful for the athletics department and providing us the opportunity to do 100%. This. But okay, Lucas. Well, what are you thankful for this holiday season outside of sports? They just person to person.
I haven't seen my family in a minute, so I'm definitely excited to see them. It's been a minute. Definitely need to go home and not do anything for break. I'm going to do some homework, but
sure, me too. I got projects to do.
Thankful for getting some time to relax.
Yeah.
What about you?
You miss some people. Well, I mean,
was I supposed to say I'm thankful for you?
I'm thankful for my girlfriend. There you go. That's the one. I'm thankful for my girlfriend. I'm thankful for my family and my friends. I'm thankful for everybody here at WTOP-10. Thankful for our crew that decides to show up every time. Thank you guys for being here. And everybody who fills in for, the people who show up for the show. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I don't want to waste too much time and going off about all the things I'm thankful for, but I'm thankful for everybody but Chris DeLuca. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for Lakers Showdown. See you after the break.
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
So you're probably wondering why the top producer of WTOP's new hit, Oswego Liza, is currently juggling Taco Bell right now. That's just because I don't just know ball, but I can play it too. WTOP, live every other Sunday, 7 p.m. Tune in.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Crits. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. Oh, you got censorship. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back into the 6th episode of Season 24 of Laker Connections, your home for all things Laker sports.
Where is he?
Mike? Oh, he's moved.
We were trying something new today.
We did
I'm
move the
excited
set.
for
We
it.
talked about it earlier. Moved about 4 inches over. But Mike, before you get going, tell me what you're thankful for.
Well, obviously, I'm thankful for Kenny Gerard and Lucas McGarry, my co-producers for the show, although I don't do a whole lot of producing.
And
I'm thankful for everyone here at WTOP-10.
No. I meant for me and Lucas. We are the
hosts.
Nope.
Laker.
Nope.
The greatest Laker minds.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course, thankful for Oswego State Swimming and Diving, my lovely girlfriend, and my family back home. Well, guys, Laker Showdown is exactly as it sounds. A showdown between, as I just said, two of the best Laker minds this school has to offer. I'll give you guys 3 questions. Whatever answer I like the most for each of those 3 questions will be rewarded a point. Best 2 out of 3. And you're going to get 3 points today because I don't know the score, and I don't know who's winning. So regardless, it's going to be tied 4-4 going into our final week here. So starting off hot here, fellas, what is the best whiteout weekend you have had the pleasure of attending?
Honestly.
Who's first?
Yeah, who is first?
Lucas, you're first.
I'd have to go with the whiteout championship game from last year. It's a gimme pick, but I have to. I've never gotten so excited and been so biased while working for a game that I was watching that game.
It's true.
And it was just a fantastic experience. I had a great time up on the perch, and it was just a really good game overall too. And first time I've ever seen Oswego win a SUNY championship in hockey, so I have to go with that one.
I was torn between 2. My first thought was the one that I went to that I wasn't working. That's the only one I've been to that wasn't working, but I'm going to go with the last one. I've never seen a buzzer beater in hockey in person.
Cool.
I don't think I think I'll ever see that again. I don't think I'll ever have a call like that again. I genuinely think that was one of a kind. So, and that not even just because whiteout, I mean that as a general statement. That was a one-of-a-kind game.
That was insane. It made no sense.
It made no sense. So I'm going to go with this past Whiteout 2025.
2 great answers, guys. I'm going to go with Lucas because you cannot top a SUNY championship. I mean, such a good game. And 5 goals in the first period from the Lakers.
That was nuts.
Stay on top. Well, fellas, with Thanksgiving right around the corner, my next question, what is your favorite dish to see on the dinner table this coming Thursday? Kenny, you're up first. Should be good at this one.
Something funny, swim boy?
Can you answer?
Yeah, we're running
No,
out of time.
it's not funny at all.
Answer.
Ah, man. If it's made right, sweet potato casserole. Now, it's like sweet potatoes with like little marshmallows on top. It's more of a dessert thing, but it is really good. But I don't want to pick something basic. I mean, I love like mashed potatoes and stuff, but I'm trying to be different. So,
Lucas?
I would definitely have to just go with mashed potatoes. Like I
great
am gonna go basic. Like,
no, it's a great choice.
It's a fantastic choice. I mean, I love mashed potatoes. It's one of like the helpings that I get the most.
We're gonna hurry up a little bit here, buddy.
Yeah, dude, we got plenty of time.
I thought you'd be a fan of hog,
Yeah.
but what do you got, Mike?
I love mashed potatoes. It's a staple of Thanksgiving. But give me the sweet potato casserole.
Let's go.
The best
It's a good win.
meal on the table every Thanksgiving. And last but not least, the Turkey Bowl is coming up for every family across America. So what position are you playing? Lucas, you're up first.
Free safety. No one's catching a pass more than 5 yards off of a flag football game that I'm playing in. No one's catching a pass. It's just simple as that.
Well, I know I'm going to lose anyway, so I might as well just say it. Quarterback! And I'm slinging that thing!
You can't even play
I
quarterback.
bet you I'd make Dylan Zelensky look like trash!
No.
Yeah, I'm taking quarterback. What do you got, Mike?
You'd probably blow out your other knee if you tried to play in the Turkey Bowl.
That's so mean.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Come here.
I'm going to go
we're
with
wearing shorts. We've been
Lucas.
revealed. We've been revealed. We're wearing shorts.
I'm going to go with Lucas
Yes.
on free safety. I mean,
Interesting.
I don't know if you'd lock down the secondary, but
I'd lock down you.
are you coming over here or am I coming over there?
No, you can come right here. You can stay right here.
Well, no,
Come
we
here.
need to
No,
get
stay right
framed.
here.
We need to
Get
get
him in.
framed.
Yeah, there we go.
Right here. Okay, come down here. Come down here. And we'll go right here.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Laker Connection.
That's just lovely to
6
see.
episodes of season 24. We'll see you in 2 weeks for our senior week special.
Senior
and the
week.
season finale of season 24.
Oh,
that sounds like a Lego brick. Have a good night.
Yeah, I hope that didn't break.
What was it?
I don't know.
It was your IFP
Oh, it was
box.
my IFP.
Nice.
Let's hear that buzz.
Oh no! Just do down the middle.
Chris, how long?
No, don't do it down the middle. Yeah, he's at it. He's at it. Joe, get a cut of this.
Oh no!
Well, that's where we last left off.
Me and Chris getting our hair buzzed while I'm holding on to an inflatable horse. What a pity.